SEO. This is a list of the top SEO tips supposedly for beginners. But most of the tips out there from these SEO experts are completely pointless and take forever to see results. Which is why today I'm going to take you through an SEO crash course. Crash course. Crash course. All right, now I've been doing SEO for about 22 years, and I gotta tell you, some of the advice out there is not really intended for beginners. Unless, of course, you want to start today and then get results in like 3 years or something crazy like that, which isn't me. I always wanted to get results really fast, and I actually learned SEO by accident when I worked for a cigar company and got them ranked for all different types of cigar words. Now, it was very important that back then in 2000 and 2001, I went out and found keywords that I could actually get ranked for. Not words like cigar, but maybe something like a cigar brand or a type or a size. These keywords I knew I could get. And fast forward 22 years later, after getting close to 500 million free visitors from the search engines, I can honestly tell you, not much has changed. That's right, this 7-step strategy that I'm going to teach you today is the same one I've been using for over 22 years. And now, it's even easier. Wait, what? Did you just say easier? Yeah. That's actually true, which is why you're going to want to pay attention to every second of this video, and maybe even watch it a couple times, because I'm going to show you real-world results where I'm actually out there in the trenches getting traffic. And we're starting right now. All right, now before we get to the 7-step process, I want to let you know that tomorrow on Saturday, we're actually having a live training talking about how to find niche sites and kind of reverse engineer what's going on, find the keywords, find domains, and actually make this stuff work in a really cool, easy, fast, and inexpensive way. Now, if you want to be on that call, go to downloadmynotes.com, put your name and email in the box. If you're watching this after the call, go there anyway, because we have calls all the time, and the only way you're going to know about them is by going to downloadmynotes.com. These are private calls that we have, sometimes on the weekends and sometimes during the week, to help you guys learn how this business works. Now, let's go ahead and dive into the 7 steps to getting free SEO traffic. Step number 1, the most important one, is to find the right niche. This is where most people get the whole SEO thing wrong. I mean, let's face it. If all you want to do is make money online, then why don't you pick niches that are really easy to get traffic in, flip those visitors into stuff that pays you well, and put some money in your pocket. A little too much money. But this is something I see all the time. People go out there and they try to rank for words that are ridiculously competitive. Stuff like weight loss, or make money, even woodworking, or strong teeth. That one actually doesn't even have that much traffic. Yet everyone's competing for it like it's some diamond in the rough. Yeah, this is why you ain't getting any traffic. So instead of going for something difficult like mattress, why not go for something specific that has no competition? You're probably gonna get better sales because it's more targeted anyway. Yet every day people come to me saying, Marcus, I wanna rank for health and weight loss and money. And I'm like, why don't you start with something you can actually get? And that's why step number 1 is the most important. You need to refine your niche, which leads into step number 2, finding the right keywords for your niche. And when finding the right keywords, we need to isolate and find keywords that are based on the main niche we chose. So for this example, I'm using the word mattress. And using my Ahrefs keyword tool, or whatever keyword tool you're using, I actually isolate the competition down to 3 or less. These are really easy keywords to get. Then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take some of these keywords that I want, search for them in Google, and see what shows up. Hint, Google shows you what they want by having it on the main page for the keyword. If it wasn't there, Google wouldn't think it was relevant. So the first page of Google is actually the best keyword tool you can use. And I can see here that we have ads, we have Amazon, Walmart, some products, then we have some other sites that are doing pretty much the same thing that we want to do. Then it actually shows us how to refine the search, some images, and even some related searches. This is like a gold mine where Google's like, hey, this is what we want, give it to us, and we'll put you at the top of the search engines. And using a comparative search, we can find a gold mine of non-competitive keywords in any niche. Yeah, you see what I just did there? This is something I'm going to teach you on Saturday's webinar, so head over to downloadmynotes.com and make sure you join that. And now we could just go through, find the words with low competition, create a master list of keywords, and if we get the right keyword, it's actually really easy to rank. I've used brand new sites and gotten rankings within a couple of days using this method, but only when I combine it with the rest of the stuff you're going to learn in these 7 steps. Yeah, keep watching. It's going to get really good really fast. Which brings us to step number 3, locate boosters or domain names. Again, we're going to go to Google and search for our keyword. Perhaps we're using California King Air Mattress. We look at the homepage of Google right like this, and we see if there's anything that we can piggyback on. If there's a way to get listed on Amazon, yeah, you can bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna do it. Or maybe there's a forum or a site where I could do guest blogging or even eBay. And what I'm gonna do is look for places that I can get in on what's going on. For example, here's a guy using YouTube. Here's a review site. You could probably post a review and include a link to your favorite mattress, aka a link to your website. You can even do a press release to get your site picked up even quicker, do forum posting, answer questions on Quora, Reddit, and again, remember, make sure that you're providing value and actually answering the questions. We don't want to do anything spammy or shady or weird. We don't have to, because if we do a good job, we're going to get better sales anyway. Hey, check it out. Here's Pinterest. You can even do images of mattresses, put them on Pinterest, link them back to your site, and boom, you're gonna get picked up really quick. And it's actually gonna help your rankings too. So in addition to using boosters, if you're doing this for a brand new niche, what you can do is actually look for expired or auction domain names. For example, before I started this video, I actually bought the domain remodelwithconfidence.com. This one cost me $302. But why would I buy this domain? Well, we can see here that this domain had some really recent rankings all about different types of mattresses. Actually, if you look at the rankings that are right now, you can see it ranks right now for several different keywords related to mattresses. So if I'm building a site and I want to rank for mattress type keywords, this domain is perfect. And the reason I thought it was a good domain is because it already has some rankings, it has some rankings right now, and it actually has backlinks related to the mattress niche. And when you use the expired or auction domain name method, you can actually get picked up in Google in a matter of days, sometimes even quicker. Like I did on my Nerd Getting Fit site. I bought this one for about $300, and as you can see, from the time I took it over and actually put content up, I believe the first piece of content was put up November 9th or 10th, and we started picking up the rankings again less than 2 days later. And look at all the rankings we started to pick up from that day. And if we go over to organic keywords showing the rankings it has right now, you could see all the rankings that we got using this auction domain hack. Yeah, it's really simple. You just take over the domain, put up the content, and boom, there you go. So on this mattress one, I'm gonna be putting up some coupons for the purple mattresses. I'm gonna go for best mattresses. I'm gonna go and create content around some of these pages that ranked in Google. Now it's important that I make the link exactly. So using WordPress, which most of these sites did, I'm just gonna use my permalinks and title my page, Nectar Mattress Guy Top 8 Mattresses of 2019. Why? Because those are the pages that are already indexed by Google. And a lot of those pages are where the backlinks are pointing, which means we're gonna get picked up almost instantaneously. This is a hack very few SEO guys talk about, but it's your ticket to getting super fast results if you don't want to wait 6 or 12 months to get 5 visitors to your site. Nah, this is one where we're getting visitors right now. Yeah, you could actually Google it and see there we are ranking from the post I put up on November 8th. How do you like them apples? So locating boosters, expired domains, or auction domains is a great way to boost your SEO game like crazy. Which brings us to step number 4. This one goes without saying, but what we need to do is we need to create good content based on the keywords that we found in step 1 and 2, and in 3 if we're using domains. We need to make a good piece of content, whether I write it myself, whether I outsource it, whatever it is, we need to make good content. And if you like these methods, I'm going to put some links in the description where you can learn more about them with some other videos I've made. So we want to create good content, put it up. If we're using the expired domains, put it up on the links, get that content to where it's actually about the keyword we want. So if I'm going for purple mattress coupon, I want to make it about purple mattress coupon. I want to talk about where to find the coupons. I want to give some links and some resources and good information about the keyword that we want to go for. Then what I'm going to do is put it up on my page. I make a WordPress post. I title it the keyword. I put my content. Then I sit back and check the stats. Which brings us to number 5. Read the room. We're going to go to our keyword tool. We're going to look at where we rank. Since this keyword here isn't getting all that much traffic, and I'm not ranking super great, maybe using this same post here, I can actually title my page, how long does it take to get a 6-pack, boost this up to a top 3, get a bunch more traffic, rinse and repeat. Yeah, that's right. You want to do this on as many keywords as you can. Here's one where we rank number 16 for starvation mode symptoms. Maybe there's another keyword for this post that I could boost up even higher. Just take that, put it in your URL box of your keyword tool, and I can go through and say, wait a minute, how to get out of starvation mode is an easier keyword. Maybe I could boost this up to a top 5, get more traffic than the keyword I targeted in the first place, and boom, there you go. See, this is a different approach to SEO where we're letting the data determine what we do next. Because if I know that they're starting to pick me up for some of these keywords, I can just do a better job on those keywords that I'm ranking for, boost them up to the top, get more traffic, and make more money. And then in step 6, we're going to adjust based on data. Again, we're going to go through, and if there's keywords that we didn't intend to get, but they're ranking well, we're going to do better on those if they're going to provide more traffic. Another tip that we can do is we can actually go through, make one master post going for lots of low competition keywords, wait for that to rank, and see what rankings it picks up so that we know what to make more content about. Because if it ranks our master post like number 20, then it'll be pretty easy to make its own post and get like a number 2 or a number 1. This is very important. I do this all the time if we're doing a review site. Maybe I'll list out the top 100 review products, or the top 100 books, or the top 100 authors, or the top 100 keywords I want, and I just make a master post about this topic. For example, just today I put this post on my Affiliate Marketing Dude website with 37 different Google AdSense alternatives. And the goal is to see which of these alternatives I rank for, because then I could do a deep dive on that topic, knowing that I'm gonna get ranked for it, and then get traffic for that specific keyword or that specific alternative to AdSense or whatever it is. I do this stuff all the time. I did this with some of the top sites that pay, and whether they're scams or real or whatever, and we got ranked for several of these. It's actually very easy to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to adjust based on data. We're going to put out big pieces of content to try to rank for many keywords, watch what happens, and improve on the stuff that we get ranked for. And then in number 7, we're going to do bonus boosters and backlinks. What we're going to do is we're going to take the stuff we rank for. So maybe I'm ranking for starvation mode symptoms. I could go out there and I can get a backlink to this specific page for the word starvation mode symptoms. And it's very important that everything is congruent. Your link should say the keyword you want and link to the page about the topic you want. It's very important. So if I'm going to do a press release on this, I'm going to put it out there with the exact keyword to the exact link to boost that up. We're also going to go through and do boosters and maybe YouTube videos and repurpose our content all over the place to try to get ranked in a very easy way. And if you want to learn more about my SEO tactics that work like crazy, check out the links in the description and sign up for tomorrow's webinar. It's free over at downloadmynotes.com. And I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, binge watch my content. There's some good stuff here.